Hello everybody, Zappius here, and welcome back from me trying to scavenge stuff back from my computer. I don't really feel like I should be streaming right now, for a variety of reasons, but seeing as I initially was planning on playing this game after Fear and Hunger was finished, and I just can't finish Fear and Hunger now, I'm going to be starting with this game in Stars in Time, which I have seen like 2 fan songs for, and that was enough to get me interested. All I know about it is that there's a time loop, and also there is a manual that I'm able to read. That I read like the first. I read the story so far thing, which I should probably just read this. I'm gonna mispronounce these names. Most likely. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I wish I could just get this image put up, but I can probably do that by pausing the recording and doing some shenanigans. Alright, you know what? I'm too lazy to do that right this second, because that's gonna involve having to get more things back on my computer that I haven't dealt with yet. And, the game might explain it. Let me just, make sure it's actually selected. Okay. Now I have to record this in a specific way because it's made with an engine that my recording software doesn't like, apparently. Oh boy. What are the... Oh, I can enable full screen. Okay. I'm gonna take a second to look at all these. Okay, I am able to play the game in full screen. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna try to keep my cursor off screen. As you saw, there were some warnings at the start of this. I'm going to pause the recording so I can relaunch the game to read them off. Alright. In Stars in Time occasionally explores topics that some players might find upsetting, such as death, mental illness, and violence. And there's a link to their website to learn more about that. Okay. Now we can officially begin. I know that the story so far says that this guy, Siffrin, person with he/they pronouns, he apparently died. And we're in a time loop, so that's gonna be fun. I don't know how much of that's going to be explained in game though. What was that? I saw that there was a visual setting I was not able to change until I was in game, it looked like. It said I couldn't change it in the title. Alright, so it looks like I might need to go and read that small doc thing. It's like 2 paragraphs. I should just go and do it. Oh boy, I can't do voices right now. I mean, I can try. Mirabelle. Let's see. Fryn. Let's just use my generic, softer voice for this character. Siffrin. Siffrin? Please don't loom over me like that. Because I know that I'm playing as Siffrin. Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. I did slow down the message speed because I wasn't sure how fast it would be if there's going to be like automatic text boxes. I'm probably going to change it back to the default, which is faster. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Alright, you know what? Before I continue, I'm gonna pause, load up the doc, and then read it to you, the viewer. Alright, I don't have an image of this up, but that's fine. The story so far, along with Maribel, the only survivor of the King's assault, the strong and energetic Isabeau, mature and sarcastic Odile, and the teeny tiny Bonnie, Siffrin enjoys this last day before a battle that will decide the fate of the country. But the day after, before their climb to the House of Change can begin in earnest, Siffrin activates a trap and dies, only to find himself waking up from his nap once more. Not too long ago, a mysterious man hell-bent on destruction called the King appeared. While the populace of Vaugarde tried to resist, the King defeated them all with his incredible power over time. Soon his influence will have the entire country frozen, unable to move for all eternity. But Siffrin isn't worried about that, and only cares that his friends woke him up from his nap, as they have a dinner to plan. What about his beauty sleep? And then there's a brief thing of the characters, and this is as far as I read last time. So Siffrin, he, they, that's the person we're playing as, that's you. A traveler now turned time traveler. You're very grateful and glad to have obtained You're very grateful and glad to have obtained the power to turn back time, and you definitely won't come to hate your new power. Yeah, that's not that's not ominous. Odile, she, her, a mature researcher researching something. No, she will not tell you what it is. She comes from Kabul, a faraway country. Bonnie, they, them. That's just a preteen. Who brought a preteen here? That's all the doc says. The manual, as it's called, on the on the game thing on Steam. Also, they have hand symbols that I'm getting rock paper scissors vibe from their names. Siffrin has scissors, Odile is like paper, Bonnie is rock, Maribel, she, her, paper and scissors. A caring and nervous housemaiden, as the woman blessed by the change god, she is having trouble accepting the weight of her destiny. The king, he, him, has a rock symbol. I keep wanting to say fist because that's what it is. It's like a four-fingered hand symbol for rock, paper, scissors, but it's rock. A man powerful enough to freeze the hold of Vaugarde in time. Very little is known about him. Isabeau, he, him, rock, an energetic fighter from the city of Jovant. His heart is as big as his arms. And then Loop, they, them, they don't have any hand symbol. A mischievous being, seemingly tasked to help Siffrin with their time travel troubles. And they have like small character portraits, but I'm sure we'll be seeing them soon enough. Anyways, I can resume the game now. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. Oh, I can't pause to change the speed. I should not have changed it to begin with. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again. Oh, that's great. You're still half asleep, aren't you? You make a grumbling sound. Okay, then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard your jaw cracks. Oh, I've had that happen and it sucks. You're having such a nice rest, too. Ugh. You can't spend the rest of the day sleeping. That would be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Siffrin. You have a country to save. Ah, tutorial messages. Arrow keys to move around. That is a massive hat. Okay, I hit X on my keyboard hoping to find this. Let me just put that back. Load. Am I not allowed to save? Whoa, I'm fast. Okay, I didn't really process that. Wait, do I have my... So I hold shift if I want to move slower. I'm used to that being the opposite case, but I'm not gonna complain. The artwork for this is really, really cool. I like pixel art stuff, and the artwork that is not is beautiful already from what I've seen. I had a feeling that I was going to really like this game, and so far I'm enjoying it even more than I thought I was going to, so... The bird chirps. Oh. In Vaugarde, they say birds go pio-pio. 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 Huh. Neat. Nothing hidden behind the trees? Okay. Oh, the moment I crossed the bridge. Siffrin! Hello, Mirabelle. You're up. You sure are. Hey, Mira. Hey, Siffrin. So how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see. 1, a third someone woke me up. 5, completely I'm gonna go average. 5, completely average. Is that a good or a bad thing? Average is average? If you say average more, it will stop being a word, I think. Oh, this is great. Just repeatedly say the word. No! No, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. I gotta try not to, like, read far ahead from what I'm saying, otherwise I always do this, and I always stumble over words. I chose a game with a lot of reading, didn't I? My voice is gonna go out. Oh, I didn't read that last one. Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it? How's it different from what you usually do? Well, okay. You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. Just trying to find something fun to do tonight. That's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should forget about it. Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm made Mirabelle upset. Come on, fix it. No, I think it's fun. Let's do it. Are you sure? Alright then. So if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I don't think I could convince everyone. Well, you kinda have to now. Of course, Mira. Okay, let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. And Isabeau is at the favor tree... It's at the favor tree to the west. Alright, so... Buying shop items, so... Shop... East and west, fields, and the... whatever the heck the favor tree is. You're staying at the clock tower at the east of town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That's a lot of names and places. Yes, it was. I don't know if I'm gonna remember all that. Will you remember? Probably not. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. Just in case. That is... that is awesome. You forget. Yeah, smart. I got the reminder note. I put the note in my pocket along with my souvenirs. I have souvenirs? You can check your souvenirs by going into your pockets. To access your pockets, open the menu by pressing 0. The menu contains your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing space. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library. Ooh, random yawn. No. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. I wave goodbye. Alright, so I assume this does the same thing. I'm like... It's telling me to use the numpad, but I'm kind of trying to avoid using that because I have hotkeys set on OBS for recording set over there. But I can use Z and X to enter and exit. Silver coin. Some change you got from buying a croissant. Huh. A note Mirabelle wrote for you and your sieve-like brain. Alright, I wasn't expecting, It's a lot of equipment. I mean, yeah, I got... Even though they're not with me, I have 4 people in the party. Okay. I took a single step. Oh, also, there's a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop inside of around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing space when standing in front of them. If you need to, you can always configure your button settings in the options menu. Yeah, Z works too. Cool. Daydreaming one. Woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? Traveled with, Ah, yes. Oh wait, yeah, there's 4 other people. Mirabelle? Mirabelle, I know her, she's from here. What a wonderful young woman. I never talked to her much, though. I wonder, though, is she the younger or older sister of your group? She'd fit both, wouldn't she? You laugh awkwardly. Okay. I can craft... I should probably not look into everything in the menu or I'll be here for too long. I don't know what these are. It's a memory of you. You have theoretically so many to choose from. +5 to all stats. Mirabelle, shine kind. This is how you remember her. +5 to all stats. Oh wait, this is weird. What is this? This is... Huh. This is gonna be really important later, isn't it? I mean, they have an entire dedicated category for this. Isabeau, loud and brave, this is how you remember him, +5 to all stats. Odile, curious and perceptive, this is how you remember her, +5 to all stats. Bonnie, young and angry, this is how you remember them. More likely to attack. I assume if I need a reminder, I just do this. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get everyone. Feels probably... Yeah. Okay, this is... I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, I'm planning on trying to talk to everyone. I actually should have read this note, huh? There's a bunch of extra stuff here, not just... I'm gonna reread this. Give me a second. Bottom of the paper, a crafted drawing animates back and forth. It's some kind of thick flowy line? What is it? You should ask her. Wait, what? Actually, I'll just talk with more people first. A pile of notes explaining the themes and hidden Easter eggs in the series The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Isn't Chateau just French for castle? Am I mistaken? I'm looking this up real quick. It is. Okay, that's great. Reminds me of how there are places that are like, I don't remember the actual words, but they were called river in a different language, and when new people showed up, they called it river, and then that language's version of river. So we end up with places that are basically just called river, 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 but like in 2 or 3 different languages. It's weird. Language is always weird. The bookcase is filled with a series of novels called The Cursing of Chateau Castle. We've seen Mirabelle read one issue, so you assume the series is about romance. And also about terrible things happening to good people. Okay. Oh, this is all the same, isn't it? Okay. What about these? Yes. Okay. Castle Living One. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord... Okay, so this is either pronounced Joseph Fandre or Jose Fandre? I assume Jose Fandre because it rhymes, right? In the final issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre Jacques Ernest? You can tell that I don't know how to speak other languages, can't you? That's great. Did he finally find more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. Is that really what they're worrying about today? A book series? Not their imminent death or anything? Weird. Can I have this lantern? A torch. It burns brightly. Store must lead to the rest of the house, but you can't go there. You've been told going farther than the first room in other people's houses is very rude. Valgardian customs are so weird. You can see even more books peeking from under the bed. Okay. Some flowers. They smell like flowers. Of course they do. Let me guess, same thing? Yeah. Stylish one. Big hat. Possibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Vaugarde. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help the other housemaidens with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on Earth. Oh no. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. One of my party members has fangirls? Ah, oh boy. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there, taking the classes with me. I've never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her. Okay. Talking to people is hard, you get it. You hope she'll get to talk to Mirabelle before tomorrow. What? This thing is dancing. There's more than one. I did notice earlier, yeah, level 45. That's not how I'm used to things starting off. A little figure of the Change God. It's been crafted to dance slightly. This one looks very stylish. A dresser. Do not touch. Why would you leave that out in the front room? Oh, you'll leave the dresser alone. You have books. Books about a variety of subjects from woodworking to psychology. Some are written in Mwoodoo? I wonder if the stylish lady is from there. It's a closet. It's filled with many beautiful dresses. A desk. There's a half-written letter on it, along with a pile of blank paper. Oh, those are my drafts from Mirabelle's letter. Don't look, please. You look away. Okay. Is this like a fancy mirror? You're not sure what it is, but it has something to do with the change belief. Mirabelle has a similar brooch design. Hope I pronounced that right. That's a word that always gives me issues. Whoa, what is this? Statues, big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft. That is not my water bottle off to my side. And one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The Change God, deity worshipped by all of the country of Vaugarde, stands before you. Alright, I'm taking a drink of water. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you met Mirabelle. So much has happened since then. Huh, well that's different. It was almost a year ago now that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Vaugarde, freezing in time everything in its path. With Dormant's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits. For he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined if not for Mirabelle. Your friend Mirabelle is the only survivor of the House of Dormant after the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates. Everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Vaugarde. That's a lot of pressure. Holy shit. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabeau and Odile, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house gates and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong Sadness, and, seeing your strength, they asked for your help. A particularly strong Sadness? Okay, that's interesting. You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of Vaugardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not, and did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Mirabelle kept going to honor the Change God's blessing, save her beloved house, and save Vaugarde. Isabeau came with her after Vaugarde's defenders themselves refused to help. Odile came to satisfy her curiosity about Vaugarde. And because, she said, leaving the fate of a country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. And you're here because there's nothing else for you to do. What else are you supposed to do except travel with them? Once, Mirabelle asked if you were okay following them on a journey to save the country. felt guilty, like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being. She looked upset. Oof. You cringed just thinking about it, truth be told. Maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at that moment. But tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how those work, right? Mirabelle and Isabeau taught you before. You can't just ask for things because the Change belief considers this lazy. It's the Change God. Only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do, with the Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, it must be the Change God, you think. Oh well. You believe strongly or whatever. Ah. So I guess I'm getting to choose a buff here. That attacks against you will be super weak. I think that's gonna be the best thing. Best offense is a good defense. You win if you and your friends are the only ones standing. You repeat under your breath. Super strong, super strong, super strong. You actually feel a little stronger? You pinch yourself. Ouch. Okay then. Not that much more powerful. You and your friend's defense got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one stat of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying at the Change God statue. Ah, no wonder they were trying to get me to go here so desperately. This is how I save. Act 1. Map? Can I access a map? Wow. Okay, that's enough for today. I thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away, crossing it out from the reminder note. I do need to check how long this video is so far. I think I want to keep these relatively short, so yeah, that is all for episode 1. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm loving this game already. I wasn't expecting it to, like, have, like, such a jovial sense of humor. It's not really jovial, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, it escapes me, but I really like it. It feels very, very fun. It just seems very playful in my opinion. But yeah, if you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the standard YouTube stuff that helps with the algorithm. And I will see you in the next video.